What I have here is an iPhone test patch looking at seeing if I can retrieve some of the sensor data from the iPhone and use that in a musical way. This is one of the prototypes that I'm looking at in my research. So what I have here is an iPhone, standard iPhone 6, and as you can see on the screen there in the Max patch, as soon as I start to move the phone around, some of the data that's coming from the phone, the movement sensing data, is being translated and sent via a Wi-Fi network to this computer. So, for example, I've got the gyroscope data coming out of the phone, and I can measure the pitch, the up and down motion, the rolling motion from side to side, and the yaw, which is the spinning on the axis motion there. Now, if I take that data and attach it to a synthesizer, in this case I'm just going to send the MIDI data out of this application here. You can see the notes coming in, being scaled to a different set of numbers and smoothed out and sent through. I'll send those through to channel 1 on my sequencer, which is set to a bass sound. So I'll just turn that on and we should hear some sound. Notice as I tilt the iPhone up, or pitch as it's referred to in the gyroscope, I'm triggering a series of notes. My movements can be quick, slow, in a larger plane, so could potentially be a very useful trigger. Now I'm also going to introduce a second channel now, which is going to look at the roll. At the top of the pitch, I can get that kick drum there sound by flicking the phone. So as you can see, the system is detecting the movement and sensors from the phone. The data that's streaming in from the phone is quite complex and needs to be, I need to do a little bit more work on the streaming and the scaling of the data. But I think that this particular prototype shows some real potential with the iPhone, which is a really easily accessible piece of data, and could be a very useful tool in the process of designing and developing the system.